And we begin tonight with extra depth on how El Paso is preparing for the potential end of Title 42, the Trump-era public health policy that has halted migrants from entering the U.S. to try and stop the spread of COVID-19.
It's a policy the Biden administration has continued and is expected to lift as long as a federal judge doesn't block it.
ABC 7's Rachel Phillips spoke with county and city leaders today to see how they are preparing for the potential end of Title 42 and how this could compare to the migrant surge we saw in 2019.
And she joins us live now from the U.S.-Mexico border. Rachel.
Steph and Eric, Title 42 is expected to come to an end on Monday of next week, which will put an end to a more than 2-year-old policy that has made it incredibly difficult for migrants to cross into the U.S. Now, if the lifting of Title 42 does come to fruition, here in El Paso, we are expected to see an influx of migrants crossing into the U.S.
It's going to exceed what local capabilities are going to be.
I don't want to sound the alarm yet.
County Judge Samaniego says processing migrants quickly enough into shelters or onto buses and planes is what will be their biggest challenge due to a lack of volunteers.
Get that flow going properly, then we don't back up the detention centers. That's the critical point. The detention centers cannot keep getting more and more people without us moving them out into the country.
It's the same issue El Paso faced back in 2019, and it's when we saw thousands of migrants end up stranded here under the Paso del Norte bridge. Just look, migrants of all ages scattered underneath the bridge waiting. It's something city and county leaders are working to mitigate.
The demand right now is already getting ahead of us, and we cannot supply the shelters or the volunteers. So that's a very delicate formula that eventually you know who's going to win. The demand's going to be greater than supply, and that's where it breaks down.
For now, local leaders are getting creative. The city is shifting some staff members who were hired during COVID-19 to now help with the expected influx. Meanwhile, the county is asking employees from different departments to step in. They say these employees already have background checks, so it makes for a quicker process.
It's a challenge, but right now, it's the best solution under the circumstances.
But Samaniego told me this isn't a long-term plan.
At one point, the numbers will tell that tells the story. Large numbers makes it very difficult for us to have the same system. It is not sustainable. What we're doing now is not sustainable.
Both Samaniego and Rodriguez told me that if there is an influx of migrants come when Title 42 ends, that it is a federal issue, and they are both asking for the federal government's help on this matter. Samaniego actually told me he reached out to Secretary Mayorkas today, sending him a letter on this matter today. Now, they both want to see Fort Bliss and Holloman Air Force Base step up and use their services as a place to process and house migrants. Obviously, the federal government has not agreed to this as of yet, but we have seen Holloman Air Force Base as well as Fort Bliss step up in the past and help Afghan refugees as well as unaccompanied minors, migrants. So that is a possibility moving forward, but once again, that has not been confirmed as of yet. Once again, Title 42 does end on Monday of next week, as long as a federal judge does not block it. For now, putting live from the U.S.-Mexico border, Rachel Phillips, ABC 7.